In this video, we're going to take a look at the binary number system. We're also going to see how to convert from binary to decimal. First, a brief look at the fundamentals of number systems. In all number systems, the first digit begins with 0. So whatever base we're working in, that tells us how many digits or how many numbers are in that number system. For example, decimal, base 10 number system has 10 digits. Starting at 0 through 9, that's our 10 digits. Binary is base 2. Base 2 has 2 digits. Starting at 0, 0 and 1 are our 2 digits. So the first column in our number system is always the column of ones. Whatever base we're working in, the next column is that times the previous column. Let's take a look. In base 10, the first column is the column of ones, our rightmost column. Base 10, the next column would be 10 times 1, or 10. The next column would be 10 times that, 10 times 10, or 100. The next column, 10 times 100, 1,000, and so on. In base 2, we also start with the column of ones. Base 2, the next column would be 2 times the previous column, or 2. The next column after that would be 2 times 2, 4. The next column, 2 times 4, 8, and so on. So in base 10, we said the first column is the column of ones. Next column is 10 times that, 10, then 10 times that, 100, etc. What digits can go in each of those columns? Well, any digits in our number system, 0 through 9. So whatever I put in the ones column is how many ones I have. Like 1 is 1, 1. 2 would be 2 ones. 3 would be 3 ones. 9 would be 9 ones. And that's actually the last digit in our number system. So 10 would be 1 in the tens column and 0 in the ones column. That gives us our 10. So the 1 in the tens column means the number of tens, as opposed to the 1 in the ones column, which is the number of ones. 99 would be 9 tens and 9 ones. 100 would be 1 100s, 0 tens, and 0 ones. Now this may seem really basic, but understanding base 10, the decimal number system, you can understand any number system. Let's take a look at the binary number system. The binary system, the first column is our column of ones. The next column, because base 2 is 2 times this column, so that would be 2. The next column, base 2, 2 times 2 is 4. The next column would be 8, and we'd keep going, but we're going to leave it at this. Okay, so what can go in each one of these columns? Well, we're using base 2 binary. So we only have a choice of 2 digits, a 0 or a 1. Let's take a look. So a 0 in binary, 0 ones, that's equivalent to a 0 in decimal. A 1 in the ones place is equivalent to 1 in decimal, a 1. Now remember, in binary, we can only use a 0 or 1. So 1, 0, what this means is how many 2's do I have? I have 1, 2, and 0 ones. That equates to 2. 1, 1 in binary is 1, 2, plus 1, 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1, 0, 0 in binary is 1 4s, 0 2s, 0 1s. So we have 4. Wherever we have a 1, we just add up that column. If we have a 0, we don't add that column. It's that simple. So as we can see, 5 would just be 1 0 1. 6 would be 1 1 0, 1 4, 1 2, 0 1s. 7, 8 would be 1 in the 8s and 0 in the 4s, 2s, and 1s. 9, 10. 10 would be 1 8 plus 1 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. 11, 12, 13. So 13 is 1 8 plus 1 4 is 12 plus 1 is 13. 14, 15. 15 is 1 8 plus 1 4 plus 1 2 plus 1 1. 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 15. So what would 16 be? You're right. 16 would be, we'd have another column over here of 16s. 2 times 8 is 16, so we'd have another column over here, and it would be 1 in the 16s column, followed by 0, 0, 0, 0. So let's look at how to convert from binary to decimal. It's very simple. So given this binary number, what would be the decimal equivalent? You're right. All we have to do is add up. Wherever we have a 1, add up that column. We have 1, 2, 0, 1s. That gives us 2. What would this be? You're right. 1 8 plus 1 2, that's 10. How about this? We have 1 in the 16s, 1 in the 1s. What's that give us? You're right. 16 plus 1, 17. How about this? Notice that each column is 2 times the previous column. So 164 plus 1 4, see that's 68, plus 1 in the 2s, that's 70. I have 0 everywhere else. 70 is the answer. How about this one? Oh, 1 in the 128s. What else do I have? 1 in the 2s. 128 plus 2, that gives us 130. And let's take a look at this last one here. Oh, that looks tough. A lot of adding to do, isn't it? So we'd have to add 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. What does that give us? 255. And there's actually an easy way to figure that out when we have all 1s in this column. What would be the next value after 128? The next column? Well, that would be 256. So 256 would be 1 in the 256 column, and then all zeros. So if the next column is 256, and we have all 1s here, we just subtract 1 from 256, and that's 255. That doesn't make sense. Don't worry about it. All you have to do, again, is add up wherever we have a 1 in that column. Add those column headings up, and we get the answer.